we can help them with the products and services that we have. So today, Jayson, help us understand a little bit what's happened internationally and what the heck you're most excited about after 8 years of being here in the trenches.
Well, thanks, Blake. Good to be here. I just want to echo, obviously, what you and Josh have said. I mean, we have got something amazing here. And I remember in the early meetings of when we started the company, we wanted to be disruptive. We wanted to do things differently. We wanted to cut our own path. And we had you in mind, you guys. I want you to know that. And I think, Blake, I love what you just presented. I think, some of the things that we really needed to fix from last year was a focus on consistency and a focus on what matters most. And that's where everybody makes all their money. And that's that monthly subscription. And we're putting more value on that than ever before. I was just reflecting, Blake, for a second. You look on a global scale, 7K Pro goes globally, easily globally. And it's something, I look at just the travel portion, just that travel portion. I know of companies that use that outside of direct selling that charge $99 a month. The lowest I've seen is $59 a month, just for the travel section, you guys. And to have everything else on top of it that we have, I think it's absolutely phenomenal. And I will tell you, one of the things I'm most excited about, we've been opening doors to international markets, and we've got some real momentum happening on the global scale. And that's really due to some things that we've done to streamline how we go global. We are a mixture of, if you look at it, we're a mixture of a company that has real products, that are physical products, that are tangible products, that have true value. But at the same time, we have the ability to scale because of the systems and technology that we have integrated over the last several years. And that's what I'm grateful for. Because I tell you, when we started looking at how to grow internet in 17 and 18, it was a whole different story. It was much harder. Now we have the path to be able to reach more people on a global scale than ever before. And so, Blake, what I'm excited for is the opportunity. And I love that I love that more people are looking at 7K than they ever have in the past. And I know, we've had a group on here from Australia this last week that is fired up. I'm heading to Europe this next week. We're doing a whole kickoff in Europe this next week. We're going to be in Vienna, in Zurich, in Poland. There is a lot of people looking our way, and there's some big things that are being said about us on the global scale, especially because of where gold and silver prices are, and that we are the only company out there that actually has the solution. Because I want to share something with everybody here today, and this is just an experience we had. A couple of years ago, somebody who I did some work with at another company, we remained friends, and we stayed in contact, and he kept reaching out, and he'd been doing some other investing, and he reached out and says, "What are you guys doing? Are you guys in Europe yet?" And we hadn't really opened up the European market yet. But 2 years ago, guys, we did. We went in there and we opened the market, and it has been growing, and we've got consistency there, and we've got a very nice base, and I think we're ready for some of the biggest momentum we've seen coming out of our international markets. And that's what I love, Blake, is that we've always built from an authentic standpoint. We have a strong base, and then we see these bursts of explosion and momentum, and I think we're right there in the world, and we have this opportunity right here in front of us. And so I'm going to share some things here with you guys that I just absolutely think is phenomenal. Let's see if we can, allow system private window. Okay, there's a new thing here. Okay, can you see that? Okay, Blake?
Today, there's Mrs. Harris.
Yep.
We will need more. Many.
Yeah, looks good. Yep.
Okay, this is a weird way to see it, but okay, so you guys, I want to share something. This right here represents a Sound Money wallet from an individual, and Benjamin, I hope you're on here. This individual, this is one that he has created for his daughter. His daughter Emily. Are you guys seeing it now?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, good. So this is a Sound Money wallet account that somebody that Benjamin actually set up for his daughter Emily. Okay, and he was positive about helping her, and when she hits 18, he wanted her to have something. Now he has not once contributed $1 to this account. This has all been gold pay and 1% bonus. You guys, and over 2 years, look at that. It is accumulated to $8,000. And you talk about something that is a game changer in the industry. I think we have it. One of the things we haven't talked much about is, Josh mentioned the $40 contribution, and I think that Wealth Builder is amazing. But another amazing aspect of this is when you go out and share, that gold pay is real. I mean, you look at around the globe, we are unique in the fact that gold pay pays, whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning, US time. If somebody is referring a brand new customer in Europe, it is hitting their gold pay immediately. And this is something that I think is powerful. You look at our mission of bringing more gold pay around the globe. The world needs gold pay. Okay? Josh said it. Gold is too expensive to buy. When you can earn it, or you can fractionally buy it on a wealth builder every single month, you guys, this is something that I think is the biggest game changer. It's upfront, it's fast, and it's something that everybody is looking at. And then, Benjamin, are you here? Are you?
Yes, sir.
Can you
of course.
Unmute yourself? Okay.
Yes.
So Benjamin, one thing that you've done is, you before 7K, you didn't buy much gold and silver. You had investments in other areas, and as of recent, you've done both. You've done gold pay, you've done wealth builder, you've done contributions. What has that meant to you as somebody living in Europe and understanding the landscape? Guys, they have different taxes, different things over there in Europe that are different laws than we have here in Idaho. And when you buy under the Sound Money wallet, we have better benefits, all right? There is no taxation on gold and silver, and we're not reporting of capital gains when they liquidate it, right? Because it's not required by us to do that. You're in control of all of your stuff. So Benjamin, what has that meant to you, having gold pay as you build your business and having an asset as you've built your business in Europe?
Yeah, completely game changer, of course, because we actually are the only company in the world that I really know in this industry that is not selling a product or a service, but we are really selling a real world asset. And this asset has value outside of the company in any country in the world. And this is so unique and so special that I really love it about the company, because that makes us completely unique, because we provide real value. Only one thing is not true about the screenshot Jayson shared. It was $8,080. I just checked it. It's now $8,281. So it's $200 more since you took the screenshot. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, as Jayson said, in this account, I never bought anything. So it's just from referrals, from the 1% bonus, from gold pay bonus. And this is pretty cool when you think about even the people who don't even have $1 to invest. They can still build a portfolio with real assets. So we are really the solution of the prayers of millions of people worldwide who are praying every night for a solution, and we can be their solution. But I also want to share something else, something that Josh said before. He said before 3x of the company, and this is insane when you think about the 3x. That everyone who started in 7K Metals basically tripled their investment. When I think about, I was in the supplement space before, I was building an organization of over 35,000 people, and I have lifetime sales of over $80 million. And it just blew my mind when I thought about, if I would have invested those 10 years building a supplement business into 7K Metals, then those $80 million would have not ended in the toilet, because the product you take, you have to remove again. But those $80 million would have been invested, and my organization would have had over $250 million, $1 billion now in real value, in real assets. And I mean, it's really, really insane when you think about. And when you think about that, we have customers in our organization, customers who never referred one single person, and they make more money than top leaders of other network marketing companies. I mean, how cool is that? That we have customers making more money than other people building a business, actually. And I can show you also one of my other Sound Money wallets. And I want to show you here my VaultMax statements. When you think about, it was the 2nd of October, it was at $54,000. The 1st of November, it was at 63. The 1st of December, it was at 71. The first, this year, it was at 89. And now it's at 97. I mean, I have, of course, autosaver. You know, I invest $125 every 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 21st, and the 26th. So like $250 every week, something like that. But this is an insane result, you know. And when you really think about this, is completely life-changing, and it gives people back the control over their own asset and over their own finances. Because all the other investment that I know, you know, you have basically to give away the money, and you sign a paper, and then you hope maybe to have a return on the money. And here with Sound Money Wallet, you have full control 24/7 over your assets, and you can really have a complete, wealth building system behind. And yeah, that's what I love about it. You're muted.
That's right. Sorry, I was getting feedback when you were talking. So, Benjamin, thank you for sharing. You guys, we're on a mission to take this to the masses globally. And Benjamin, thanks for listening 2 years ago and taking a look at 7K and what we can do to bless the lives of people around the world. This is just one story, you guys. We've got hundreds more of these stories. This is just one that was shared on a webinar this last week, and I just wanted you to hear it, right? Because it's the most recent. But we have hundreds and hundreds of these same stories happening, and people are waking up and listening. We just have to make sure we're being consistent. We're doing things disciplined on a monthly basis. Have confidence that we've got, remember what Josh said, liquidation is king. We have the best buyback in the industry. We have fractional buying. We've got storage figured out for people. Okay, we've got the whole thing ready to go to take to the global world to scale more than any other company, right? Because a lot of companies are all basing everything based off of, hey, we got the cheapest, we've got the this. That is not what wins in this world. The companies that win bring the most value. 7K brings the most value. We're going to scream it from the rooftops, and we're going to bring it to more people than ever before, because more people are excited and looking at this company than ever before. So, guys, I think 2026 and 2027 are going to be some of our best years in company history. Thank you guys for jumping on for this kickoff. Make it a goal that your business is going to grow this year. Kick off with the right intentions, get your goals set, but more importantly, get your strategy set. Team up with your runners and run. This is a time to not relax, but to push. Because if you want to not have regrets at the end, you want to make sure that you're a part of future growth and momentum of this company. So that's what I'm excited about, Blake. And I think 7K on a global scale, I think the U.S. is going to continue to grow. I think Canada is going to continue to grow. I think Europe, I think Australia is going to come big on the map this year. And I think there's going to be a heck of a lot more countries that are going to be chasing this, because we're going to be open here shortly to the world. And we've got a strategy to do it. So thank you, everybody. Thanks to the founders, the executives who put this amazing program in place. We're second to none. We're changing the world because we are different and we lead in this industry. We are not second best. We are at the forefront, treading new trails. So thank you for having me, Blake. I'll turn it back to you, buddy.